welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing very good. So as promised, I have created this look with the Sivanna Colors products. I just did a haul, so if you haven't checked that out, then please go ahead and do that. I will link it up here. And I have done a full glam makeup for the first time ever for you guys. I generally don't do heavy makeup, and I do it only, you know, when they're like big occasions. But the colors were so beautiful, and I just thought that I'll do something more glamorous and more festive, something that you can wear with western outfits, ethnic outfits, everything. And the look is, you know, majorly dominated by browns and shimmers. So I hope you will like the video, and if you really do, then please do not forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel by hitting on that little red button down below, and share my video with your friends and spread some love around. And let's just dive into the video. Okay, so we'll start with our eyes first because we are doing a heavy makeup. I'm using a little bit of concealer on my eyelids so that my eyeshadows stay for longer and the actual color pops out. The one I'm using is the Maybelline Fit Me one, and it's in the shade Sun Sable. And as always, I'll be using my YBP sponge to blend everything on my face. Now, taking this shade from the Maybelline Nudes palette, I'm going to set the concealer so that it doesn't crease throughout the day. Now, taking this brown matte shade from the same palette, I'm going to define my crease. So I'm taking a little bit of the product and I'm going to place it in my crease very gently in wiper motions. Now, you have to keep some patience while doing the blending part because it takes some time, and you'll have to be really gentle because you'll just screw up the eye makeup otherwise. Now, I'm doing just the exact same thing on the other eye as well. Now, taking this shimmery bronze shade from the Sivanna Colors palette and using the same brush that comes along with it, I am going to put this shade in the outer third corner as well as a little bit into my crease. Okay, so now we are working with the darker shades, so we'll have to be a little more careful. So take little product, blend it, and then take little more product as and when required, and keep repeating the process. Now, these eyeshadows are quite pigmented, but they do have a fallout as well, so you'll have to be really careful. It's better you do your eye makeup first and then go ahead with your face makeup. I know I look a little weird right now, but we'll put the look together, don't worry about it, so wait till the end. Now we are going to work on our lid. So I have decided that I'll go with a golden shade, and to make it pop, I'm going to use a little concealer in the inner two-third corner so that the actual shade comes out, and it will also give just a little cut crease effect. Actually, that was not the aim, but yeah, so basically the aim is to make that color pop. So I am cutting the crease just a little bit on both my eyes, and for this I'm using the flat side of the brush that comes with the Sivanna Colors palette. Now, taking a golden shade from the same palette on the color bar flat brush, I'm going to put that shade on my lids, and I'm going to use 2-3 coats of the same shade so that the color really stands out as against the bronze. Okay, so now talking about the palette, the shades are really pretty and they are beautifully pigmented, and since the color range is also good, as a beginner I think you can definitely have this in your kitty because it will not be heavy on your pocket and you'll get a range of colors to experiment with. Now, once I'm satisfied with the amount of color on my lids, I'm going to go back with that bronze shade and I'm going to define the outer third corners and a little bit of my crease. Now, using this shade from the Maybelline's Nudes palette, I'm going to get rid of any harsh edges on the outer side of my crease. Now, using the Lakme Absolute Shine Line in the shade Bronze, I'm going to line my eyes and I'm going to make a pretty thin wing liner. I really didn't want to go with the black one this time. I do not know why. I don't know. I'm just being drifted away from black liners these days. So I wanted to, get a pop of glitter in my eyes. So I went ahead with this one. And I think it really looked pretty at the end. Now I'm going to use the same brown matte shade from the Maybelline's Nude palette on my lower lash line, and I'm using a thin flat brush. I got another bunch of brushes from Amazon, and so far I'm liking them. I have not really used all of them to give you a review, but soon I'll update you guys on that. So for all such mini reviews, you can follow me on my Instagram page and my Snapchat. All the details will be in the description bar below, so do not forget to check them out. Now I'm going to take a little bit of that bronze shade as well, and I'm going to use it on the outer 2/3 of my lower lash line. Now, using my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, I'm going to dot it all over my face, and with the help of the YBP sponge, I'm going to blend it into my skin, and I love it. You can of course use any other foundation that suits your skin and any other sponge that works well for you. And of course, don't forget your neck. Now you will see that how beautifully this blends the foundation into my skin and it looks flawless. I guess I will always pick a makeup sponge from now on over the makeup brush. I've never really liked makeup brushes for blending foundation because they always give you lines, which I do not really like, and then you have to go ahead with your fingers and then blend it further. So it's like either you use your fingers directly or you better use a sponge. Now, using the same Maybelline Fit Me concealer, I'm going to highlight my under eye area. So I'm making triangles like so, and I'm doing this so that my eye makeup stands out and my under eye area doesn't look dark, and it actually complements the eye makeup. Now again I'm going to blend it with my YBP sponge. So use the pointed side of the sponge to blend out the concealer under your eyes so that it goes into the corners really well. So do you see how much difference that highlighting part makes? It really helps the eye makeup to pop out and stand out in your entire look. Now I'm setting everything with my L'Oreal Matte Magic Compact Powder, and you have seen me using this in my other tutorials as well. Now, using this duo from the Sivanna Colors, I'm going to take the bronzer first and contour my face. Now, when I was swatching this bronzer, it didn't really transfer, as in, I didn't really find the payoff to be well, but when I was working with it, with a brush on my face, it really did work well. It's a cool tone bronzer, and I really liked how it showed up on my skin. The contour does look a little harsh on my cheekbones right now, but don't worry, we are going to blend it out. And now squeezing my contouring brush like so, I'm going to contour my nose as well. Not a lot, just a little bit. So this brush is also from the new bunch of brushes that I've got from Amazon, and I really like this one. Now for the blush, I'm going to use the Sivanna Colors blush in the shade 07. The pigmentation was really good, so you better go with a little product first and then build it up if required. Now after placing the blush and the contour, I'm going to blend both of them together with my sponge because I felt that they were a little too harsh. So once I blended with the sponge, they will be, they will not look that harsh and weird. Now taking the highlight from the same duo, I'm going to highlight my cheekbones. I really like the highlighter because it's really pigmented and it's really easy to work with it. You can mellow it down. You can have that into your face highlight with it as well. But I like something really natural, so I'm going to mellow it down, and I'm also using it on my eyebrow bone, and then I'm going to take it on the bridge of my nose and on my cupid's bow as well. So when I started with the look, I wasn't really sure how it will turn out, and I was really skeptical about it. But eventually, when my brother told me that you are actually looking good, I was like, wow. So when your brother really gives you a compliment, that's like the best thing. So I did curl my lashes and put loads of mascara off camera. And now I'm going to go ahead with the lipstick. So I'm using the same one from the Sivanna Colors. This is the one that I broke, but I really like this shade, so I'm going to go ahead with this one. So that was it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video and you liked the look that I have created. And if any one of you is thinking of recreating the look, then comment down below. If you have already done them, then please send me your pictures on my Instagram. I would love to see them. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, then click on my picture and check out my other videos somewhere here. I will just link them. So yeah, that was it. I will sign off now. Bye bye. Take care. I love you all so very much.